All right, people. So, amongst our 10 fights on this card, you know what I mean? We do have a couple of fighters on the main card who, you know what I mean? A loss could be the end. You never know, right? But a lot of times, three losses and that's it. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, we've got a couple of fighters in that predicament. So, first up in our featured bout, right, we've got Brandon Royval against Rogério Bontorin. And, you know what I mean? Raw dog Brandon Royval. He's exciting as fuck, right? He's 12-6 and he's coming off two losses. Now, here's the thing. I will say those two losses, the first one was that, oh man, it was a great fight. You know, UFC 255, Figueroa v Perez against Brandon Moreno, the current champ. Right? It was great. It's a great fight, but Moreno got that first round finish. And then after that, he lost to Alexandra Pontasia, who was going to get the title shot, right? But due to injury, that's why we're getting Moreno Figueiredo free, you know? So yeah, two very good opponents, very good opponents that he lost to. So you know what I mean. There's no shame in that, but a third loss, he doesn't want that. He does not want that. But hey, he is super exciting. You know, he came via the LFA, right? Got a triangle choke over Tim Elliott, who has been on a resurgence of late. So another great win. And also Kai Kara France, right? Who I do believe Kara France's next fight is a contender fight, right? So the winner will get the next shot. I believe that's the case. So two very good wins, right, to start off his UFC career, and then he got Moreno and Pantasia. So you know, I mean, definitely not an easy run, but he does like a submission. Does like a submission, and the big thing about Royval, he is prepared to put it on the line, right? He does not play safe. So he's going up against Rogério Bontorin, who is 17-3. 17-3. Now, he won his last fight, right? He was able to stop his own two-fight losing streak, which started with Ray Borg. And they've got a shared opponent because Bontorin actually lost to Cara France, right? That was early 2021 in March. You know, got knocked out. But in his last outing, he beat Matt Schnell, and hey, he put on a very good display. So that was in May last year. So yeah, this is it's an interesting fight, right? Bontorin, he came via the Contender Series 2018, right? Won his first two fights in the UFC, you know. So this is it's an interesting one. It is very interesting. Um, I mean, Bontorin, he does no submissions, right? Does no submissions. He's got a few himself. I think I mean it's gonna be a great fight. I mean, we know that. I think I'm going to go with Royval because he needs it. He knows he needs this one. You know what I mean? And his craziness might throw Bontorin off. So that's what I'm saying. So our next fight is actually the co-main event, right? The heavyweights. Now, it wasn't the original, right? We've had some shuffling around, but we've got Chase Sherman against Jake Collier. The heavyweights going at it. And yeah, Sherman, the vanilla gorilla, he is 15-8, and he's lost his last two. Lost his last two, which was, I mean, to Andre Orlovsky, which, that was April last year. And then in August, he lost a decision to Parker Porter, which, if I remember rightly, Sherman was looking good early on, but he just kind of gassed, which, not the best, right? Not the best. So the thing is, right, dang, he came back to the UFC in May 2020, got that big win over Ike Villanera, then lost the next two. So he doesn't want that to be it, right? He wants this new run in the promotion to be a good one, right? So yeah, he's going to be putting it on the line, right? He's going up against a prototype, Jake Collier, who is 12-6, coming off a loss in his last fight, right, which was against Carlos Felipe. It was a split decision. It wasn't the best of fights. Right? So that was in June last year. I mean, he's been kind of basically a lot of, win loss, right? He wants to try and put something together. Now, he has gone in there with some tough dudes. Lost to Devin Clark, right? Dong Yang, lost to Tom Aspinall. Very good opponents. Did pull off a big win over Jean Vellante, Marcel Fortana, Alberto Uda. So he's got some good wins. But yeah, he wants to make a statement. Sherman wants to make a statement. I'm gonna say Sherman has the most riding on this. You know what I mean? He knows a loss could be it. So I'm gonna say, people, Jake Sherman. Jake Sherman gets back in the win column and lives to ride another day.